Cityweft has just upgraded its coordinate system options, making it a great tool for GIS work. In a minute, I'm going to walk you through the process of bringing Cityweft data into QGIS, but first let me share a few reasons we think this might be a game changer for your work. These insights come from conversations with our existing and prospective users, so you're not just taking their word for it. First up is organisation. Cityweft models retain their layer organisation once in QGIS, meaning you can easily toggle off the layers you don't care about and easily identify the ones that you do. Then it's editability. The data is imported as polylines and fills, so you can easily edit elements, change their layer colour, or remove individual pieces. But the big one is flexibility. Cityweft lets you choose which coordinate system you're working in, so imports are really seamless. We've got over 4,800 systems to choose from, so I'd be surprised if it's missing yours. Okay, now let's have a look at the workflow. To get started, log on to Cityweft and search for your site on the map. You can then draw a rectangle around the area that you're working on. In this example, we don't need to bother turning on topography, so we can just click Preview. Once that's loaded, you can have a look at the model and make sure you toggle on precise trees. Before we hit export, you can see the layer structure with every layer named and grouped accordingly. Now let's click export and pick DXF. Here there's a few options. For QGIS work, it is easiest to just take the 2D data. Of course, you always have the 3D data available if you need to come back to it for something else. Now you can choose your coordinate system. By default, you'll see the systems for the country you're previewing in, but if for whatever reason you're looking for something else, you can search them all by name. For this project, I'll use the British National Grid, and since I'm working in QGIS, I'll use the real world position. And now I'll click Export to get my model. First, open a new project. You can start the server you usually do, but I'll pick an empty template with a coordinate system that matches my Cityweft download. Then I'll double check in the bottom right hand corner that I'm still working in the right system. To import your Cityweft DXF, go to Project, then Import/Export, then import layers from DWG or DXF, and select the model you've just downloaded. It'll take a minute to process your info and set up the layers, but then you'll see the layers you saw in the preview pop up here. From here you can select the ones you want and click Import. Now let's look at editing the model. Since each layer is made up of hatches and polylines, you can easily edit them like I'm doing here. And finally, the point of QGIS is combining data, right? So I'll head over to my Quick Map Services plugin and choose a couple to load it. For this exercise, I'll just use OpenStreetMap to expand my context, and I'll overlay the National Cycle Network, as that will help me with transport planning for this project. You can see as I'm adding them in, they come in exactly aligned, which since we're working with the correct coordinate systems. Of course, it doesn't need to end there. You can keep adding whatever data you need for the project, like land use, projected areas, and other boundaries. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about using Cityweft for GIS work.